everyone! So I've decided to do some vlogging for NaNoWriMo, and I'm going to start off by doing the NaNoWriMo Tag video that Christina Horner started. So she just kind of said, if you want to do it, do it. So I'm going to do it. Let's do it. How many times have you done NaNoWriMo? This is the third attempt, I think. I'd have to go back and check. The last couple of times I've tried to do it, I've stupidly tried to do it and had like a show running at the same time. Or just kind of stuff happened, or like my computer crashed. So I couldn't end up doing it. I didn't complete it. Didn't really make it very far at all. But this is the year. This is the year that I'm going to win. How did you first find out about NaNoWriMo? I think a couple of friends in college did it. I know one of my cousins talked about doing it. And then I really kind of found out about it, I think actually from Christina Horner. I saw a couple of her videos and remembered hearing about it and being kind of interested. And so I decided to give it a shot. Hi. Oh, he's a puppy. You might be noticing Hilo in the corner. She's hanging out, making noise. What was the name of the first novel you attempted for NaNoWriMo? I don't think I named it. It was about, or if I did, it was not at all the name. It was based off of a Savage Worlds game that Ryan ran, and it was, I was trying to turn that into a novel, and I had some really great ideas for it, but I got too busy and it just never went anywhere. So maybe I'll go back to it someday. Give us a one-sentence summary of what you plan to write this year. The protagonist, Holly, wakes up one day and discovers that she has died and become a ghost, and her body is a zombie, and she has to find out why this happened, how to stop it, and how to pass on. What's the best writing advice you've ever been given? The best writing advice I've ever heard, I think it came from Maureen Johnson. I was reading, watching a Vlog Brothers video that she did, was allow yourself to suck. Just put it out there in a first draft, and no one ever has to see that first draft. You can be the only one who sees it, but just write. Don't stop writing because you think, oh, this kind of sucks, because there's probably a good idea in there somewhere, and when you go back through and you're doing the editing process, you'll be able to edit out down to that good idea and then take out the stuff that didn't quite work. And if you're too worried about sucking, especially starting off, you're just not going to do it. So allow yourself to suck. It's going to happen. Dogs are going to play with toys while you try and record videos. She took her crocodile. Did you ever take a year off from NaNoWriMo? I did last year because my computer had broken in October, so I knew it wasn't going to happen. As well as I was stage managing a show, and from previous years I had realized that stage managing a show and trying to do NaNoWriMo at the same time was not a good combination for me, so last year was a year off. And this year I'm going to win. What's your biggest inspiration for figuring out what to write? Kind of whatever I'm into at the time, music or TV. I get inspired a lot by other authors, other just media, and I really get inspired a lot by pictures, so kind of scrolling through Tumblr or Pinterest and seeing kind of what's out there. Read us the first sentence of one of your novels. I had to get my computer. Let's open up Dropbox. This is not all endorsed by Dropbox. I just happen to use it. Writing, that's the dog. Decades Lost. That was the name of the first story. We'll read the first sentence of that. Oh God, how bad is this going to be? I haven't looked at this novel in a couple of years. Well, this was kind of anticlimactic. The first sentence of Decades Lost, which was the novel I was talking about earlier, is, last night I had the nightmare. Always different and yet the same. That's it. And the final question. Why do you love writing? I love writing because it's a way to express myself. Thank you, puppy, for the, I got the crocodile. Go get the crocodile. And hit the camera. It's a way to express myself, to take some of the ideas and emotions and things that I might be working through or just kind of want to think about and put it down on paper. And I've found that very kind of therapeutic, as well as it's nice putting that down on paper and then having other people read it and not feeling so alone, feeling like I felt that too, I can relate. So yeah, I find it's a way of, while it's a solitary act, it's still a way of reaching out and not feeling so alone. So that is it. I'm not going to tag anyone, but if you are doing NaNoWriMo and want to do your own tag video, go ahead and make one and share it in the description. I'd love to see everybody else's kind of what they've written and what they're writing and stuff like that. And if you're doing it this year, you can add me as a buddy. My username on the NaNoWriMo site is hidden off stage. Put that right here. And so you can add me as a buddy. I'll be tweeting about it and stuff like that. And I'm going to try and film a little bit throughout here and there, but we'll see how busy I get keeping everything up with Roll for Initiative, which is the other channel I do, as well as writing and all of the other life things. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of my face. My face. And maybe Hilo's face too, who's climbing all over the couch. And River, my cat. Alright, well, I'll see you next time. Oh god, the dog ran into the tripod. Goodbye!